Last time on Chasing Rainbows.
Use the tip now.
I'm the new owner.
Make it big. Make them squirm.
I am not gonna run a brothel, damn it.
Nightclub?
O God, whose days are without end, make us deeply sensitive to the shortness and uncertainty of this life, and let thy Holy Spirit lead us through this
Wait for me.
all the days of our lives, through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Hello, Dad.
Has it started?
It's over.
That the turnout? Wonder if I'll do any better.
Dad, there's something that I need to talk to you about.
What?
The future.
That subject no longer fascinates me. I got a skedaddle, son. I'm meeting an associate at the Ritz.
It's important to me, Dad. I want you to come back into the bank with me. Now, I've got a lot of ideas, but I don't know how to run a bank. You do. I'm sure that we could save it. Together.
Try not to dump it in his lap, Georgie.
Now, be polite without being obsequious.
Upset what? What's that? I think I'm insulted.
Chin up. Perfect posture.
Don't trip. I might smother him.
What's your pleasure? Sport?
No, 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 no. Are you dip? Don't bend. You dip discreetly, tushy down. And never address a gentleman as sport.
What is your pleasure? Sport?
I don't know, Rich. Personally, I prefer the bend over the dip.
Well, that is because you are a hopeless Bulgarian, Mr. Kincaid. I thought you were trying to create an establishment with a certain quality.
What makes you such an expert on quality establishments?
Well, I used to frequent them, sir. I had quite another life once, you know. Before the fates had their way with me, quite another life. In circles more exalted than this.
La-di-da.
In your dreams?
In my time, sir. In my time.
You wouldn't happen to have a monkey suit, would you? Left over from your more exalted days?
Do I smell something?
There's definitely a strange odor in here.
Christopher? I know you anywhere. Hi, I'm Dottie. I'm your new mummy, honey. I'm an actress, you know. Did you see me in The Miracle?
No, sorry.
I was the Blessed Virgin. Talk about miscasting, huh?
Dorothy.
Oops.
I see you've met my associate.
Beavis. Bunko. Here for your charitable donation.
Just what charity might that be?
BBA. Beavis Benevolent Association.
I gave at the office.
Maybe you don't get the picture, pal. Every house of this persuasion contributes.
Not this house. It's changing persuasion.
To what? A convent? You expecting a little divine invention? Hey, wise guy, it's a house that's full of whores that makes it a whorehouse. So pay up.
They're hostesses.
I just love these family gatherings.
Look, Dad, about the bank. Now, you don't have to give me an answer right now.
What answer?
I'll give you an answer right now. No.
Now, don't decide now. You're,
I'm what? I'm drunk. I am always drunk, Christopher. Sobriety does not pleasure me, nor soothe my troubled breast.
That's my job.
So, why are you riding off in all directions on this hopeless crusade, Christopher? The days of the small and private banks are long gone.
Look, I just want to do the right thing.
Doing the right thing is grossly overrated, son.
Well, you did it. You stuck by Baumgarten when everyone else abandoned him.
That's right. He did.
Worst decision I ever made. If one were given to alcoholic hyperbole, one might say it even ruined my life. If I had to do it over again, I'd dump the old bugger like dinner.
I don't believe you.
You believe me? Don't be a fool, Christopher. Forget the right thing. Do the smart thing. You go back to Frank Ashley with cap in hand.
You don't mean that.
I mean it. There's a severe shortage of young fellas like you. Those sons of bitches in their corner offices will give you their blessing, their bounty, their precious daughters on a platter, if you'll only let them. Let them.
We have no assets left. None at all. 24 electrical toasters. It's over. There's nothing that I can do.
He left me his Beethoven records, you know. But I don't want them. I couldn't bear to listen to them.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you have nothing to apologize for, Christopher. You tried. You gave him a ray of hope at the end. That's something. You take care now. Have a good life.
Hardly believe this senseless killing will finally end tomorrow. I couldn't have made it through without you, sir. You taught me the meaning of courage.
No, Tommy. You had it in you all the time. You just had to discover for yourself.
No! It's so dark.
You're going to be all right, Tommy.
Wait. I see a light. Yes, a light. It's beautiful.
Yes, Tommy.
It's beautiful. It's...
No!
Is this what you call art?
Shh. Damn you to hell! Bang! Bang! Stand up! Show your faces! Bang! Bang! Cowards! Animals, you don't deserve to live!
Sir. John. Don't blame them, John. This war isn't their fault. The Germans aren't the enemy. War is the enemy. They're boys like you and me. Just as frightened, just as confused, wondering if they'll ever get home, ever see their sweethearts again. Don't hate them, John. I've seen them. They're us.
It needs honing, of course, but I think it could be very theatrical, very powerful.
And relevant.
It worked for me.
So,
That's the important thing. It held my attention.
Are you Paula's latest?
Artful, but not arty.
Bruce's?
Bruce? For the resurrection scene, maybe I could float on wires.
Possibly.
Yeah, we we go arm wrestling together.
You haven't said a word. What did you think of it?
Did it work for you?
Yeah, sure.
Were there elements that worked better than others?
No, it all worked about the same for me. All the elements.
Well, did it excite you? Did it grip you?
Yeah, it was fine.
That's not terribly helpful.
Look, I said it was fine. What do you want me to say?
The truth?
Well, maybe I wasn't all that crazy about it personally, but that's just my opinion.
What is? I haven't heard any opinion. Surely you can be a bit more rigorous?
No, it generally takes about 5 or 6 beers to get me really rigorous.
Oh, very amusing. It's rather a waste of our time unless you can articulate your concerns.
Better tell him what articulate means.
Look, I know what it means, pal. Since you ask, I thought it was a precious load of varsity crap. With a bunch of lily-white tits who wouldn't know war from breakfast. Is that articulate enough
How
for
is
you?
a gangster with a grade 10 education supposed to recognize a good play?
Same way a spoiled Deb with a McGill education is supposed to write one, I guess.
I would have given it to you to read, but I didn't want your lips to get tired.
Hey, thanks for speaking up.
Is it any good or not? How bad is it? Was Jake right?
He was rude.
Who cares? Was he right?
More or less.
Damn you! Damn you!
You said that you wanted to know.
That's not why I'm angry. Why didn't you say that upstairs? Why didn't you tell me the truth? I'm not a child.
I didn't want to hurt you.
Why not? Lord knows I've hurt you, haven't I? Anyway, I'd much rather have you hurt me than patronize me.
Are you sure?
You are such a saint, Chris. Sometimes I can't stand it. Good night.
Why have I always been a failure? What can the reason be? I wonder if the world's to blame. I wonder if it could be me. I'm always chasing rainbows, watching clouds drifting down. My scenes are just like all my dreams, ending in the sky. Some fellows look at
came to apologize. I behaved like a child.
Forget it. You artistic types, you're supposed to be temperamental.
You just... Well, you've got no idea how much I wanted you to like it.
Me? Why?
Because I knew you'd say exactly what you thought.
Because I'm too dumb to say anything else, you mean?
No, that's not what I mean.
Just out of, artistic curiosity. Why did you decide to write about the war?
Because it's important. It's the great subject of our day.
But you don't know the first thing about it.
I wanted to show people that I have a serious mind. That I was more than just a fluffy Deb. God. I sound ridiculous, don't I?
It's working for me. You want to know what the war was all about? You were so interested in this once. Read this one.
Are you sure? After the last time?
Go ahead.
The place was rotten with dead, green, clumsy legs. High-booted, sprawled and groveled along the saps, and trunks face downward in the sucking mud, wallowed like trodden sandbags loosely filled, and naked, sodden buttocks, mats of hair, bulged, clotted heads slept in the plastering slime. Where did you get this?
It was a gift.
You wrote it, didn't you?
Me? Guy can't read without moving his lips?
Didn't you? I'd like to borrow this, to read it all. Please?
I didn't write it.
I understand. God, you must think I'm such a fool with my stupid play.
What the hell?
Fire the lottie!
Boss? God, you must think I'm such a fool.
Is this your house?
It's my father's house.
I've been here before, on business. No, seriously, I used to deliver your coal back in 14 before I signed up. I saw you once, in the backyard. You were in a white dress. You looked very rich. Hey, isn't that?
Yes. It's Chris's house. We grew up together, side by side.
Freudish.
What?
You know, Freud, the nut guy.
I believe the correct term is Freudian.
Well, you should know.
It's been an historic evening. The beginning and end of the shortest writing career on record.
You'll write something else. Sure you will. Just pick a topic you know something about.
All I know about are silly boys and silly girls and champagne for breakfast.
So there you go. A topic. Saucy comedy by the Deb of the Year.
Good night. Jake? I'm sorry I said that thing about moving your lips when you read.
Doesn't everybody do that? Hey, you know, you can use that in your next play. You feel free to use any of my bon mots.
Your what?
My bon mots.
Your what?
Gabby? Do you want to talk to me about something?
For you.
For me? Wow. Very nice. She didn't have to buy me anything.
I make.
You made this yourself? No. No. Wow. It's nifty. Very nice. Very, very nice. Trey Bell. Very handsome. You know, you're very talented. And maybe you could, sew dresses for all the girls. And hostess outfits. Well, talk about that tomorrow. Thanks again. Merci beaucoup.
You are frustrated.
Frustered. Flustered, yeah. Sure, getting a nice present like this.
No. How you say? Frustré.
Oh. Frustrated.
Frustrated. Oui.
No. No, I'm not frustrated.
You're not frustrated? Thank you. Come on. Sleep tight. I love the shirt.
Accused is charged with causing a disturbance by being drunk and with willfully committing an indecent act in a public place, to wit, the lobby of the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, contrary to Section 205 of the Criminal Code.
What did he do?
He insulted and then assaulted two young men who were leaving a debutante ball, Your Honor. And then, to top off the whole affair, urinated into a potted palm.
In the Ritz lobby?
The accused was clearly in an advanced state of inebriation, Your Honor. I regret to say that there were numerous witnesses of both sexes.
You there. Stand up. Take that hat off. Your name?
Benjamin Rose, Your Honor. Sorry for my attack. It's a little souvenir from the war. Gas and all that. But the prognosis is good.
Mr. Rose.
Your Honor.
Desist. Mr. Blaine, you have something against debutante balls?
I simply asked them to stop singing, Your Honor.
Singing?
Yes, it's admitted, Your Honor, that the young men in question were singing, well, off-color marching songs, Your Honor, but that would scarcely...
And you objected to the obscenities with ladies present?
No, Your Honor. I objected to the obscenity of them singing those songs at all. I realize it's in the worst possible taste to remind anyone of this now, but 60,000 men marched to their deaths to those songs. And they are not for the jollification of bond salesmen and silly debs who've never marched any farther than the powder room at the Ritz.
You're Chunky Blaine's son, are you not?
I am, Your Honor.
$20. And if that tree dies, you're liable. Next.
Docket 327. Benjamin Franklin Rose. Accused is charged with knowingly and for valuable consideration operating a game of chance on a public conveyance, to wit, the New York-Montreal train, contrary to Section 234A of the Criminal Code.
How do you plead?
Your Honor, may I say something?
It was railroad. I only won 40 in a game. You call that justice? I'm gonna appeal.
Good luck, Benny. See you in the Supreme Court.
Hey, don't make yourself such a stranger. You don't even tell me what you're up to these days.
Well, I'm a banker, can't you tell?
I feel a cherub coming on. You ever heard of the Volstead Act, kid? Prohibition. Poetry to my ears. It'll pass by October. And that's it for the old Boozo and the good old US of A. They can't make it, they can't sell it, they can't even keep what they got. Whole companies down there with warehouses full of the stuff and the clock ticking. They gotta sell it, toot sweet. They don't, as soon as Volstead passes, Uncle Sam's boys will come in and dump it on the ground for them. I show him the opportunity of a lifetime. He says, we got a chance to hitch a ride on the tide of history here. And he says, I had you pegged as a deep thinker, kid. Now listen to me, Chris. I already made the connections.
I have heard about your connections.
I can buy a raw alcohol at $1 a gallon. A steal. 50,000, 100,000 gallons, as much as I can take. Now, I hang on to it for 3-4 months till Prohibition takes hold. Till throats start getting dry south of the world's longest undefended border. Till the demand starts to build again. Now, who's going to meet that demand?
Canadians.
Canadian distilleries, on the nose. Walkers, Corby's, Gooderham's. And these Bronfmans here, now they're going to need raw alcohol to do that. Trainloads of it.
And, you're going to have it?
Wrong. We're going to have it. You and me, partner.
No.
By Christmas, we'll be selling the stuff up here $2 a gallon minimum. Probably 2.5. The worst, the absolute worst we can do is double our money in 4 months. The more we buy, the more we make. You can't beat it with a stick.
So why isn't everyone doing this?
'Cause I thought of it first. Me, Chicago Benny Rose. I seen the future, and it's booze. That Bronfman's starting to buy it up out west. Hagelberg will catch you on here. 2, 3 weeks, the whole play will be gone. For good.
So go ahead. Do this. Why do you need me?
Well, I got the idea, kid, but I ain't got the tin. I'm just a eunuch in the harem without some backing. I know how the trick is done, but I can't do it myself. I need an angel. A friendly banker. It is ice cold, Christopher. A dead cert you can't miss. And there's something more that'll really appeal to you.
What?
It's legal.
Look, even if I were interested.
Interested? Kid, you should be positively fascinated.
I can't help you. Benny, we're insolvent. We are closing our doors.
Insolvent? I'm insolvent. A bank ain't supposed to be insolvent.
I know.
Ça se prend pour d'autres. Ça marchera jamais, votre affaire.
Mr. Kincaid. May I?
I've seen the inside of a whorehouse before.
And don't steal the silverware.
I hear you're actually thinking of opening this place on Friday, Kincaid.
We're not thinking of opening. We're opening.
You must be nervous. Be a terrible shame if you had a slow first weekend. With your mortgage due again next week.
Very presentable. I congratulate you on your industry. You could learn something from all this.
Come to the opening Friday night. Be my guest.
Friday is my Sabbath. But I expect my son will be here. He never observes the Sabbath. Oh, Mrs. An opening?
I'll be here. Nice awning.
You still haven't got one.
What?
A beanie.
My club's opening tomorrow night.
Congratulations.
I was wondering if, maybe you'd like to come.
Oh, is that the sort of place a girl like me goes unaccompanied?
Yeah, it depends on what kind of girl you are. Anyway, you can bring your friends if you like. And I'll be there.
You mean I'd be your date?
I don't date fiancés.
Sort of a fiancé in limbo at the moment.
Is it off?
The ring is off. The engagement is closed down for rewrites. We haven't decided if we should open on Broadway or not. Poor Chris. You heard about his escapade at the Ritz? I think he's trying to tell me something. Anyway, I'm meeting him right now.
Hello? Better watch it. He's a hardened criminal now. Dashing. Dangerous.
Well, are you two fellows going to carry a co-ed's books and take her to Childs for a soda or not?
A soda?
Well, gentlemen, thank you for the sodas.
Oh, I gotta go too. Listen, I'll see you tomorrow night. Jake.
I saw you that night. With her. After the play.
Well, there was nothing to see, was there?
No. You know, Jake, you are the kind of guy who can pretty well have any girl he wants. So maybe you could have someone else.
Look, I get the drift here. She's all yours, relax. I'm not even in the running. No, I mean it. Ah, hell. I know you're in love with her.
Are you?
What's a little favor to the guy who saved my life?
You saved my life.
Details, details. I gotta go. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Are you?
She's not my type. But you know something? She may not be your type either. You ever thought about that?
Now and then.
Close your eyes. All right.
Do we pass inspection, General?
You look great. You look fabulous. Gabby, did you make all these?
Yes.
Fabulous. Genius.
Genius?
Genius. No, like brilliant. Like Reg. Where is he anyway? Bartender. Bartender.
Sommelier, please.
Thank you. All of you.
Done anything yet?
Yes, you have. You've done all this. As much yours as it is mine. Now, we're still short one here. Where's Sammy? Dorman!
Sammy! Come on!
Leave me alone. I ain't going out there looking like this. Ridiculous. Prinked up like some pox doctor.
You look good. You look,
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Come on.
Mr. Kincaid, good luck to you. Within the mundane limits of your ambition, you've done an admirable job.
good luck to us all.
Dip, don't bend.
Had some complaints about this place from concerned citizens. Got to make sure you're not violating any bylaws. Shouldn't take more than 3 or 4 hours to check everything.
Listen, we gotta get out there. Anybody comes to stall him for 5 minutes. I can't have any customers walking in with him in here, okay? Please.
got a definite fire hazard here. Somebody could bump one of these. Whole place could go up in smoke. Regular breeding ground for human tragedy. Even heard a rumor about an illegal roulette wheel in here.
Nice suit. I'm sorry, girls.
Make it up to you. You can leave by the back door.
Johnny.
You okay?
Come on out, Kincaid. Toast some weenies.
Stop them! I just paid you for protection, damn it!
That was for last month. You were in arrears.
Hey! Hey!
Slumming, Miss Ashley.
Get out of there!
What the hell is that?
Closing you down. You're violating bylaw 1102B. Nightclub's gotta have an awning.
You egg sucker, weasel!
You know what? Due next Wednesday.
The hell with both of you! You're not closing us! We're open! Well, that tears it. It's finished.
Can't you get a new...
No, I can't. I'm hocked up to my eyeballs. I'm stone-sucking broke. I had to get some customers in here, get some cash flowing. You know, nothing downstairs is paid for. The furniture, the wheel, the bloody wallpaper. I got it all on sweet talk and promises. When word gets around about this, they're gonna be lining up to cart it all away. Ah, what the hell. It's just gonna be another joint. Glorified gin palace. Not like it was anything important.
What's going on? I thought there was a party here tonight.
What's in the box?
Oh, it's a present for your opening night. No, you don't get to see it if you quit. No, you don't. You'll never know what it was.
All right. I won't quit. Let's see it.
I won't. I'll go see old Eckelberg. I'll eat dirt. What's in the box?
Why him?
Because he's behind all this. He's got the cops in his pockets. Come on. Give me the box.
It's silly. It was supposed to be a joke.
They are funny.
And you're not quitting?
I'm not quitting. Thank you.
Next week on Chasing Rainbows.
I could have had him shot. Because that's what they did to deserters. They lined them up and they shot them. Bitch!
We tried and we lost. So what? The world's full of losers.
I love it. I amour it.